Welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, home of the Athletics. We've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Athletics. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Strike one! Here's a 1-1. Ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. That gets by him, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mike Trout getting ready to hit. Went deep in the ball game last night. Hey! Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. This one in the air, center field. Butler in position. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Zach Neto.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
First offering way inside, almost got him. And the 1-0. Hey! Ground ball up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
1 down. Now batting Joe Adell. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Oh, that's inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 gone, runner at first. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. 3 for 13 so far in the series.
Hey!
Now 1-1. Moncada runs. Taps softly to the right side. Throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting 7, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That's a ball.
Got him looking for the K. They limit the damage here. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now 3-0. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
Yeah, I've been hustling like I've been telling them I never done it before. I saw the report and I bought out a store like I never seen money before.
We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi. What do we have on him?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Stepping in, Jacob Wilson.
Shortstop, number 5, Jacob Wilson.
And that one ripped to left. One away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating.
Oh.
You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That one's in there. That is strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Whoa.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now here is Tyler Soderstrom. Ball
No.
one, no strikes. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. This to third. Moncada slings to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Whoa.
In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, second baseman Oswald Peraza.
Strike one. On the ground to the left. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Jorge Soler will hit next. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored.
Whoa.
Soler starting as the designated hitter, hitting leadoff in today's game. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That
That's
misses.
the ball.
Ball 3. Mike Trout to bat next. Two down, nobody on. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Foul ball. Soler, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball one.
In the air to left center. Soderstrom has a beat on it. And that is that. Angels lead one, but they lead at 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Kurtz with a homer in his last game. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a ground ball. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Here we go. Batting fifth, catcher, Shea Langolier.
That one ripped, but foul. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
One out man at first. Here's the third baseman, Darryl Hernandez. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball one. Man at second. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
And now it's filled up. Man on second, 2 down. And ball four, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Now it's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. Appeared as a pinch hitter yesterday. Back in the lineup for this one.
Nope, that's off the plate.
2 on, 2 outs. Line, and that's a base hit. Kurtz around third. The throw in, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Right, woo!
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at bottom half of inning number 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Adele settles underneath it, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
I need them dollar signs. I need them dollar signs. Hey, you know what I need?
All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. That clips the corner. Lowe thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Break 1!
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Right fielder Joe Adele.
The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman Yohan Moncada.
Here is Moncada. He reached out a walk his first time. Just missed. Way inside, and that hit him.
Hit by pitch. Take your base.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman Nolan Shanaway.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that one fouled off. Moncada off of first with 2 away. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
Up next for the Angels, catcher.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Struck out looking his first time.
That's the ball.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Tough spot right
that's
here.
a
Couple
ball.
runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 on, 2 outs. Stays alive. And that's downstairs. And it's 3-2. Zach Neto on deck for the Angels. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Soderstrom raging back towards the wall. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, Jacob Wilson. One of the best bats in the league this season, Siggy.
Yeah, line drives, gap to gap. He's doing it all, Boog. And those extra base hits are just piling up.
He rarely chases and doesn't miss the mistake pitches.
Yeah, he's a professional hitter, plain and simple, and he's making pitchers pay.
Up the middle, Peraza fires to first in time.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Liner picked on the hop at first. Takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
For the A's, left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on.
That's out the corner.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Got him swinging. A's go quickly and quietly there. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Back to work, Luis Severino.
Whoa.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Here's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
No,
Really good
that's a
take,
ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Second baseman,
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. First time up, he grounded to 3rd. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run.
Yeah,
Got him.
got him.
Nice play.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
This one in the air, center field. Butler under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
My crew is on top, nothing can stop us. Me and my homies rolling on the block. We saw some on the jocks. Drop top Benzo, sitting on Lorenzo's. European kid, looking real fresh, yo. Roll down the window. What's up, baby? My name's KB, and you can roll with me. Hop in, let's take a spin. Bring your friends, they can all get in. My crew is on top.
Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the A's, catcher Jay Langolier.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The A's down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Next up for the A's, Darryl Hernandez.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a curveball is just outside. way out front for strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground right side, Peraza fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
I just run the play like we're supposed to. Gotta win it all like we're supposed to.
Dominate the game like we're supposed to. I'm just staying in my lane and I'm supposed to. Be 100 ain't a thing. I ain't checking for no lames. Only gang with the dudes that I'm close to. I don't ride a wave, I just float through. Drawing up the plays like a...
And Luis Severino continues. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Justin Sterner appears to be getting loose. Ferguson also throwing. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And that is out of play. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Whoa.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Inside ball 4.
Take it back.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe Adele.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Luis Severino won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Justin Sterner.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first, here's Joe Adele. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's high.
Popped up. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman Yohan Moncada.
Put them away right here. Come on, free to go.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Pickoff throw, low. Dives back in safely. The 1-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Late with the swing there. Low on at second with 2 down. Next
ball
one
3.
is off the plate, and that's ball 3. Nolan Shanuel up next for the Angels. Payoff pitch. And that one in the air center field. Butler settles under this one. And that is that. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 1. This is A's baseball on the Show NorCal.
You can't be my style. Can you hear me now?
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Lawrence Butler.
Center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they cut into the deficit.
Try to slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, hold the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Late on that fastball. In the air, right field. Adele on his way in. And there's one down.
Up next for the A's.
Carlos Cortez up next for the A's. Just missed. Cortez goes 5 feet 7 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Cortez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Hard hit to right center. Trout on his horse. He's got it.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
And now Brent Rooker.
pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that is that. A's draw closer on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Tyler Ferguson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Oh.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Way inside. Caught him looking for the K.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Let's go, Tyler.
The 0-1.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
Just missed. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, they've clearly been trying to work him away, and to change it up with a good pitch on the inside. Nice execution. That'll definitely keep him honest.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Up next for the Angels, shortstop Zach Neto.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the sixth. Oh, great stop. Over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Angels held in check, but they're up 3-2.
This sound like Stevie put ribbons in the sky, put them high, shatter glass ceiling, sprinkle piece of the pie. All rise, all lies, vehemently scrutinized. Wasn't meant to survive, but we.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the A's, first baseman, Nick Kirk.
In there for strike one. The Athletics with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ball popped up. Neto under it. Takes it in for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shea Langoliers.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Liner snagged at first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 2. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Scott Barlow.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Leading off for the Angels, second baseman Oswald Peraza.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Here's your 1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. close, but called the ball. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
This one in the air center field. Butler coming in on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder.
Here's Trout. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That one in there to Mike Trout.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels go quietly there, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Darryl Hernandez.
Oh!
Movement in the Halos bullpen. Ben Joyce, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stevenson getting loose as well.
Huh.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yusei Kikuchi done for the afternoon, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the
Angels,
bullpen,
number
Ben
44,
Joyce.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Flips to second, that's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Cortez.
Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Cortez. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. The 1-0. In the dirt, and the runner holds.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one fouled off. Close, but called a ball. Ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The Angels trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, right field. Adele gets under it. That is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hogan Harris.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for the Angels, left fielder Josh Lowe.
That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That one lifted to left. Soderstrom turns to the right on the move. He's got it. One down.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe Adele.
And next for L.A., Joe Adele. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
The A's bullpen has some movement. J.T. Ginn, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-0. That one fouled off. Two on the way. In the air to left center. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman Yohan Moncada.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. In there at the knees. That's strike 2. And they'll do it again.
Oh, 2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel.
Oh.
In the dirt. Man at second. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 2-0. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 2. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, number 5. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Late swing, fouled off.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Brings it in. 1 away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Oh, 1 now. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Tyler Soderstrom.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ben Joyce will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher on here, Robert Stevenson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Yes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
The 0-2.
That's the ball.
Swings through him for the K. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it 3-2. JT Ginn comes on now,
and he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Leading off for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Oh! Ball 2.
Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Off the mark there. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mark Leiter Jr., the closer of the staff, is throwing. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Man at second. Chopped out towards short. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman Oswald Peraza.
Here's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul off down the right side.
That's the ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Ball.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Softly hit to third. Hernandez sends it across to first, and that is that. Angels strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
On my feet, and my eye rock Z, watch me speed through the streets. So
Now
remember who I am.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Drew Pomeranz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First baseman.
Well, one-run game digging in. Nick Kurtz, 1 for 3. Just missed. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That's off the mark. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
One-run game, bottom 9.
No, that's a ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And the 3-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. And a payoff pitch. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it. Well, Boog, here's someone we've been hyping up. One of the hottest bats in the league, but today, nada, zip, 0.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Strike. Woo. Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The A's down to their final strike. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
The Halos trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Payoff pitch. Strike three. Got him swinging. And that is the ball game.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shabby saying so long.